You don't mean to get attached so quickly. It just happens. A few conversations, a little kindness, someone listens, someone stays a moment longer, and suddenly your thoughts revolve around them. Their presence feels comforting. Their absence feels heavy. You tell yourself to slow down, to be careful, to not care so deeply so fast. But your heart doesn't listen, and maybe you've wondered, why do I get attached so easily? Why does letting go feel unbearable? Why do I feel connected before trust is even built? Tonight we explore this gently, not with judgment, not with blame, but with understanding. Because this isn't weakness. It's a story your nervous system learned long ago. Welcome to Quiet Soul. What attachment really is. Attachment isn't love. It feels like love, but it's different. Attachment is your nervous system saying, "This feels safe. Please don't disappear." It forms when connection feels rare, when warmth feels unfamiliar, when being seen feels like relief. For some people, attachment builds slowly. For others, it arrives suddenly, like a hand reaching out in the dark. And the speed of attachment doesn't reflect how deeply you love. It reflects how deeply you need safety. Your brain is not chasing people. It's chasing regulation, comfort, stability. Understanding this changes everything. The childhood roots of fast attachment. Fast attachment often begins early. Maybe love was inconsistent, sometimes warm, sometimes distant, sometimes present, sometimes gone. Your system learned. Hold on quickly before it disappears. Maybe you grew up emotionally alone. You learned to cling to moments of connection because they were rare. Or maybe you had to grow up too soon. You became self-reliant. But inside, a part of you still longs to be held emotionally. Fast attachment is often a delayed need, one that never felt safe to express before. Emotional hunger versus emotional safety. When emotional needs go unmet, the heart becomes hungry, and emotional hunger feels like urgency. You don't just like someone, you need them, not because they're extraordinary, but because they soothe something old inside you. This hunger isn't desperation, it's deprivation. When someone finally offers warmth, your system says, "Don't lose this." But safety built too fast becomes dependency, not because you're weak, but because your body learned survival through connection. Why letting go feels like withdrawal. Fast attachment activates the same brain pathways as addiction. Connection releases chemicals, oxytocin, dopamine, relief. When the person pulls away, your body reacts before your mind understands. Restlessness, anxiety, obsessive thoughts, physical heaviness. This isn't love breaking, it's regulation being removed. Your system learned to calm itself through them. So walking away feels impossible, not because they were your soulmate, but because your body hasn't learned safety alone yet. The fear hidden beneath attachment. Under fast attachment lives a quieter fear. What if I'm alone again? Not loneliness, but emotional abandonment. Fast attachment is often fear wearing hope. Hope that someone will stay. Hope that this time it won't disappear. Hope that you won't have to hold yourself alone again. Your heart isn't rushing, it's protecting. Why you confuse intensity with connection. Fast attachment creates intensity, constant thinking, emotional highs, deep longing, but intensity isn't intimacy. Real connection grows slowly. It feels steady, not urgent, safe, not consuming. When your system is used to emotional scarcity, intensity feels like closeness. Learning the difference is part of healing. Learning to attach without losing yourself. Healing doesn't mean shutting your heart. It means building safety inside. Learning to pause before emotional merging, creating emotional anchors within yourself, allowing connection without abandonment of self, staying present without fantasizing the future. Attachment becomes healthy when you can say, I enjoy you, and I am still whole without you. This takes practice, gentle repetition, patience. Rebuilding emotional independence. Emotional independence doesn't mean isolation. It means you don't need someone to regulate your worth. You don't collapse when connection pauses. You don't abandon yourself to keep someone else. You learn to stay with your feelings, with the discomfort, with yourself. And slowly, attachment softens, clinging loosens, trust grows inward. You were never too much. You were responding to unmet needs. Fast attachment wasn't a flaw, it was adaptation. And now you're learning something new, connection without urgency, love without self-abandonment, presence without fear. You don't need to stop feeling deeply. You just need to feel safely. And you're already learning how.